I said this right, and I'm not live streaming to nobody. I guess time's gonna tell. Give it a minute or two. Okay. Next couple days here, I'm gonna go through using BORED, how to take it from powdered form, mix it properly, and use it either for chicken or goats, whatever you want to kind of get passed up. Put it on unlisted for some reason. I don't know how I do. What we're gonna do is kill the stream and restart. Like I didn't set it to private, unlisted. Alright, come on, everybody wants to see, get in here. But I'm going to do the mathematical breakdown for this, so you get used to it. Because anytime you set whale, sparrows that fly by, any of those things, have in your, not only in your chicken yard, but with your other animals as well. Coccidia is an animal hit about 3 days for them to die, which is gone. Good food, guys. More food. Alright, I'm just finishing up on chickens. Now I gotta go this up. Alright. A treatment barrel. The ones I just gave the chickens there, I mixed 1 to 1. This element here is mixed at a higher rate so that I can dilute it when we get to the goats. Huh?
Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Cool. Just another manic Monday.
You know, I can't read chat when you do that.
I know, but I'm sure people don't like looking at the ground and where we're going instead of past your feet.
They may or may not. It's hard to say.
Well, that's the only problem with the chest thing, you know.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. We got some nice water going on in our little duck pool there.
Well, we got
Lake Lincoln is filled.
We got a little over 1/2 inch.
That's actually quite a bit.
Right there. Can you move that one thing right there for me?
What thing? This?
Yes. See if it's got
some pellets or something in it.
Alright.
I don't know what exactly where you want it.
If you could just leave it there. If you could tape my tape measure and put it up there where it won't get rained on.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna bring up my wheelbarrow.
As you can see, guys, we've changed it around in here a little. We put up a new brood station, and we got a couple hillbilly things there. We're gonna put up some more of the hillbilly tire things here in the future. Let's see what we have for eggs. It probably won't be much. Just whenever you tend to mess with these guys, they get a little upset and they start not laying as well. Alright, well, we got 4 eggs today. 4 eggs is pretty good. Hello, people who have decided to come in and watch. Come watch the craziness. The farm craziness. Let me drop some glasses on, see who we got. Hey, Jenny Jones, One Panda Army. And I think that's about all I can see from here. Yep, that's about all I can see from here. If anyone else is here, sorry I missed you. I'll try and get to you in a little while once we get out to the goats. Let me get the crazy birds fed. I'm sure they're all wanting to eat. Check the hillbilly nest. Nope, nothing in the hillbilly nest. Still too early. They say drama sells, but I don't have any for you guys, so I have to apologize for that. Yeah, I'm coming, guys. You guys made a mess out of this. I gotta clean it up. That takes care of that. Fresh rainwater with a little leaves. I'm coming, chickens, I'm coming. There, that'll hold you guys. You get your waterers out. With young chickens, you really don't have to worry about coccidia too much because the starter feed that you feed them already has coccidia medicine included with it. It's already in their medicine, so it's not a big concern, but otherwise, you want to make sure you treat everything. Like, we'll be treating the goats, the chickens that are out here, the turkeys, all that stuff. And as you'll notice, these chickens and everything else are going to be treated a little differently because the way this corage's mixed up, it's mixed up to be an additive, not a standalone. And I'll explain that all to you tomorrow when we get into the how to figure out how many grams to use per gallon and all that happy stuff. And like I said, since the chickens in here are all being fed chicken grower, they already have that. They already come with coccidia medication mixed in, so you don't really have to worry about it. There you go, guys. Where is the hole? The way the waterers work is they have one hole. I'll show you on this other water. See this hole right here? That's where the water comes out. And if you don't have it lined up so that it's level or at the lowest spot of the level, what will happen is all the water you have in there will come out, and you might as well not even fill this up because it'll empty out in a matter of 2 minutes. So since the other chickens can get to this, we're going to add coccidia medicine to it. Just in case. Always better safe than sorry. You got to find that little hole so it doesn't come flooding out. Okay, there's the hole. The hole turned that way, so it doesn't overflow. I got this all torn up. There you go, guys. I should have the rest of your boxes up tomorrow, and then the rest of you guys can come out of here. There's not many of you left in there. Go on. Switch this out real quick. Take care of that. Chest protector's not holding on too good. Hey, Tommy Brown, good to see ya. See who else is here. Freezing canned peas. There you go, Tommy. Hey, whatever works, my man. Let me give the pool a clean out real quick. Not that it's even worth cleaning. I mean, they're gonna have that thing dirty in less than a minute. Well, maybe not. It might take them 3 minutes. Now, in case they drink it, I'm gonna have to add some Corid to it too, just to be safe. Alright, there we go. This damn thing keeps turning the wrong side. Grab my buckets. Anything else I need? Nope. Just the coccidiostat. shit, I gotta make 2 trips. I gotta get hay too for the inside goats. Well, she should be done with water by then, so it'll work out. I'm trying really hard not to sweat on the phone so I don't lose control of it. I need to get some corn pines, but corn pines are closed on Monday. And I was going to make a trip in to Champaign today, but since my cash didn't roll in, I wasn't able to make that run. So hopefully I can make it tomorrow. I guess time will tell. Alright, she wants a good bale for inside. That means a nice green bale for the girls. That's a nice green bale. God, I wish there were 2 strings on here. I'm gonna have to 1 string it. Uh-oh. Sweat's coming down. There we go. We're rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Shouldn't be too longer and we should be back in the egg business. And things will get a lot better then. Let me flip you guys up so you can see the goats.
Damn it.
Don't go too high, I gotta put cord in there, honey.
Okay, then that's all. There you go.
That little one too?
Yeah.
I have to put cord in that, any water they can get to. Yes? Oh, it's so nice to be with you. I love all the things you say and do. And it's so nice to hear me say. Here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this one is kind of...
Now remember guys, this is a premix. It's a concentrated mix. What I gave the chickens was not a concentrated mix. I wouldn't suggest you add concentrated mix by eye, but I've been doing it for so long, I'm pretty confident in my mixture. This one actually has more than it actually needs, but
Okay, how's that?
that's good, except I messed up.
You can dump out as much as you need to, I don't care.
I'm dumping it all out. Because I messed up. I forgot about this one. So now I got to take some that's already mixed and put it over here. But I did the math earlier, guys, and I broke it down to nobody, I don't think anybody needs to make up 250 gallons at a time or even 125. So I broke it down to where you can make gallons, quarts, and etc. and so on. So I think that'll help most people out. Somebody had to call me right in the middle of that. Sorry, guys. Hey, Citizen Z, good to see ya. You got a remote control solar floodlight, 30 watt LED? Awesome, Tommy Brown. That's awesome. Oh, geez, guys, sorry I'm not paying a lot of attention to the chat right now. I will once we get this work done.
Hey, dude.
What? I know.
I gotta have some of that for Coco, don't forget.
I know, that's why I put it back.
Okay. Alright, today I scrubbed out this one because they won't need the other one yet.
Right?
Tomorrow I'll scrub the other. You can shut her off.
Yeah, I got to get this pea gravel back in here. See, guys, that's that damn water line we've been fighting for damn near a year. It's unbelievable how high that water table is here. I mean, you can look right over there in the goat yard, and you can see the water there already.
I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. I forgot about filling up this chicken thing.
Oh, she forgot the chicken water. That's what she said.
I fed you already. I am not giving the kitties any more food. Yes, Coco, you're next. Alright.
I got to put up a weatherhead and some junction boxes in order to get power out here to the barn. The idiots who did it before ran 14 gauge indoor Romex to feed the barn with power. Like, I mean, you guys can see it here. This is what feeds the barn, 14 gauge.
And it's supposed to run a shit ton of fans and lights and other things. Not happening.
Yeah, Tommy. Chickens get it, goats get it, cows get it, all kinds of animals get it. It's called coccidia. And basically what it does is it makes them have diarrhea, and then 3 days later they die from dehydration. So you can pick it up from a simple sparrow flying over and pooping in a water jug. So if you see any animal you have, a chicken, a goat, you know, a turkey, anything, if you see it with diarrhea, it's best to start everything on a preventative and then treat that one animal that with the diarrhea, use either a drench or a regular 5-day treatment on it and get rid of it just to be sure. And you can definitely tell the smell of coccidia from the smell of parvovirus. They're similar, but one is a lot sweeter smelling than the other. So with experience, you'll learn to know. I tricked you, Z? How'd I trick you, man?
See you, Mama. Okay. And one more little piece for the little boys here.
That's okay. You can blame me, Z. Everybody blames me for everything anyways.
Yeah, apparently so. Ah.
I think they're just jealous that I have 2 wives and 3 side pieces. You know?
And a slew of very good friends.
Oh, Tommy, the wire I need is I need like double aught feed wire. I've got a bunch in the barn. I'm not really sure. I've got a 100 amp breaker box in there. I've got to run from the barn all the way up to the transformer. It's probably going to be a couple 100 feet. It ain't going to be cheap. It's nothing I can afford right now, dude. It's going to be a while before I can afford to do that. That's why I'm trying to get by with minor stuff like solar lights, things like that, till I can put it together. I probably have 100 feet of wire right now. And then I have my boxes. I have 1 weather head and a down. And I don't think I have 2 weather heads. But you're old, Z? I'm old too, dude. That's my excuse. I have CRS and I have old timers too. So I got both diseases. Old timers and can't remember shit.
Might as well throw it over. Oh, they were climbing all over your tractor today.
Yeah, goats do that.
You might have to look for poop in your feet over there.
Yeah, well, they crap on it all the time.
I know.
It's nothing new. Right, goats?
These guys are so damn fat.
Yep.
They really don't need more, but
We'll see what happens.
Here, this will be for the outside kids to chew on. Oh, fuck. Oh, dude.
What?
I had this all cleaned out.
I can't help it. I had to put the other thing in there because I messed up.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah, they pooped on Bob, Jenny.
Alright, there we go. So these guys are all good with the cord and everything?
Yep.
Excellent. Hi, Polly Wally.
I do have a couple old meters and some meter boxes I still have from back when I was working in the field.
You're so cute. Alright, let me get in this way. Let's see. Little man. Little man, little man. What are you doing, little man?
I'll tell you what, guys, that that air fried crappie last night, that shit was good, man.
Oh my God, it was fantastic.
It was really good. Can you bring the...
That way, I'm so sorry. No.
I'm going to take a quick run towards the back here real quick. See if there's any more of those dead dogs with knife holes in them, you know, like our buddy told us about. That was pretty cool. That's the first time I ever saw dead dogs with knife holes. Well, it looks like something knocked my cam down. I'm glad I came back here. I don't know why, because this whole area is covered by the hunter's cam, so I'm just kind of wasting my time, really. But what the hell? Let's go back and look anyway. Yep, it fell. Something climbed on it and knocked it down. Let's put it back up. Do a quick tie while we're here. And if the picture isn't perfect, oh well, right? It'll be good enough. Good enough to let us know what's going in there. Check the beef feeder while we're here. They should be out here feeding. Yep, they're out here feeding on this feeder. There you go, guys. They're out here gobbling up. I gotta come in here and cut the grass. Now that once it stops raining enough, we'll be able to do a grass cut. There's a whole bunch of bees playing out here. Yeah, they're pretty damn loud too. And then we got good old USPS who killed off all those bees. That was heartbreaking. And now I'm fighting with them over the damn insurance claim they don't want to pay. I mean, it's just not my lifetime to catch a break, guys. It's just not. But we'll make it work. We got no choice but to make it work. I cheated over here. I planted right in the compost pile. Oh look, there's some raccoon prints. We'll get another one here soon. He's going to be coming for the chickens. We got some Australian peas. We've got some buckwheat growing up there. We've got some potatoes. Yep, we got a bunch of stuff growing. It is cheating with the compost pile because this part of the compost pile is now 6 years old, so it's got some really choice nutrients in it. Now I gotta go get the water before I forget it. Yeah, Z, I try to. I'm not real good at it because I'm colorblind, and a lot of times I pull out plants that I shouldn't. So Hag yells at me. I killed a bunch of her squash and some of her pumpkins and quite a few other things actually. Hang on, I'll get it. You're getting it from the wrong spot.
I don't want a whole bale.
Okay.
I'm just looking for a piece.
Okay.
This is a broken bale, kind of, sort of.
Okay. You got a weed popper? Yeah, I got a weed popper too, Z, but the only problem is I'm not real good at telling weeds from what's not weeds.
I just need some fresh for my turkeys, that's all. That's it. I'm done.
Alright, I'll be there in a second.
Alright, I got your cord bucket.
We got eggs too. See, we got a weed popper and then we got this other weed popper too. This weird thing. You like stick it in over the weed, then you turn it with two hands and it rips the weed out root and all.
Okay.
Fucking slobs.
What?
Some asshole threw a Heineken bottle over here.
Oh, it ain't me. I don't drink
Next
Heineken.
guy I see drinking Heineken, I'm taxing. Whatever they buy, their price is going up.
I know. I'm pretty much at the point where I don't even want alcohol on the property, dude.
I'm tired of people throwing their garbage everywhere.
Like I said, I'm at the point where I don't even want alcohol on the property. Especially bonded alcohol.
Hey, I've never drank that irresponsibly in my life. Not even when I was a child.
Well, I'm just not into drunk people.
I couldn't find a garbage can.
Yeah, it's not like there aren't any around. They're everywhere.
Alright, I got the food.
Alright, I got the eggs. Turkeys are done. All I have to do is give them over the
What?
Come here. Where'd you lose the cherry on that one?
A long time ago.
Alright, I got your forage thing.
Let me pick up the owl. I need to screw this owl down already. Oh. Day after day, I'm more confused. I look for the light through the falling rain. I gotta get all this taken care of here. I'm gonna whack all that down, move this stuff around, come in here, wipe it out with the goats. So I got some camping room so that there's plenty of room for the gathering. Actually, Jenny, I do have a garden weasel out there. Alright, let's give these guys a little more food just for the hell of it. You guys still got a whole bunch up in here. You're just wasting it, knocking it all over the place. That's what you're doing. Yeah, I see it. It's all over. You guys are knocking it everywhere. Waste of food. I don't throw my food all over the floor. Those are golden comets. These are black sex links along with a couple golden comets. Yeah, Z, these are actually pullets. They're going to be egg layers. The ones in the other coop, a lot of them are roosters. Those are going to go, those are going to get smoked, cooked, made into soup. All kinds of happy things are going to happen to them. They're going to get ate up. We will be eating those for sure. I mean, there's a whole bunch of food that was supposed to go to market and didn't end up going to market. It went for beauty supplies instead. So all these people who stocked up on toilet paper, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, because they're, you know, if you don't have food, you don't poop. So there ain't a big demand for toilet paper when there's no food to make you poop. At least I don't think there is. Let's take ourselves a mole trap here. Ooh, this one's a fresh one.
Can you help me move a turkey?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to find a... There's so many of these damn mole things. I'm trying to find a fresher one. I know that, Jody. Give me 1 second. Here we go. There we go. See if we can get us a mole.
I don't want to run her feet over or anything. I don't want to hurt her, and I just got to get this inside here.
Yeah, I know. You want me to pick up a 40-pound turkey.
Just for a couple seconds.
Can you push that out a little bit?
Yes.
And close the gate a little bit?
Maybe.
So I can get my hand under it at least?
Yeah. Yeah, just put an extra there. Thank you. I just need to get the card in.
There you go, you lazy turkey.
Okay. There we go. Here's your poured bottle. Here. Want to grab that?
Yep.
Okay. And then somehow...
Yeah, but people in Iraq at least have food to eat, sunfish. When the store shelves are empty, what do you think these city dwellers are going to eat? It's not like they're going to, you know, grab the neighbor's dog and cook it up. Oh, what's in my thing? Oh, shit. I don't know, I just hit something, and I don't want to touch my phone again because I couldn't see what I touched. So, but it looks like chat's back up and I don't want to mess with it because now there's sweat under my phone. So if I timed anybody out or blocked anybody or did anything, if you can undo it, Jenny, that would be awesome. Oh shit, now it's back up with the same crap again. I don't want to touch this. I don't want to. What the hell's going on? I don't know what's going on, guys. Let me take it out of the holder. See if that will help at all. Oh, I whacked 2 people? Fuck. I don't want to whack anybody.
Can I whack you in the butt? Like, whack, whack?
Hey, what's happening, North Sac? Hopefully Jenny can undo my mess up. What happens is I get all this, I start sweating like a fucking animal, and it gets behind the screen protector, and it starts making the phone do whatever it wants to do. There ain't really shit I can do about it. Turkey didn't want to hear about being dinner. Citizen Z lost a wrench, and something happened to Sunfish, so you'll have to remod Sunfish and tap on Sunfish, and it should say unhide or whatever if I hit him.
Thank you.
And then Z, just click on him and put add moderator, and it should reverse the mess I caused.
Old man face.
Yes.
And shut the door.
Okay.
And oh God. Damn, was that hot?
So sorry, guys. I didn't mean to fuck you up like that.
I am sweating.
I didn't mean to make you work either, Jenny. I am so sorry.
Auntie Jenny.
That it happened. And I went and fucked it up like I did.
I'm gonna put my eggs away.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was a little one.
As you can see, I'm pouring sweat like a whore in church, guys.
Yes, you are.
My shirt's totally soaked.
So is mine.
If anybody has a pink shirt they don't like, I'll gladly take it.
A pink shirt?
Yep.
Actually, you look good in pink.
Any color shirt you don't want, I'll take.
Okay, this had chloride in it?
Huh?
This had chloride in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not going to hurt us, is it?
No.
Okay, I just want to rinse this and get it out of our way.
No, I use drench on myself all the time.
That's probably why we don't have any parasites.
Right? Here, let me take this real quick.
Just hang on, dude. I'll be out of your way in a sec. I just want to wash the goat off my hands.
See, guys, here's the scale that I use for the Corid.
It's a postal scale, ain't it? Or is it a better one?
No, it's a much better one.
Better?
Yeah, I gotta clean this up.
Okay, look out,
I think I gotta clean the camera too. The camera looks a little crusty, but turn it on.
Okay, I got sweat rolling down my face. Holy shit balls.
Turn it on.
course.
And then you want to put your tare it to 0. And then you take your chemicals and start using them. But that's kind of how it goes. Yeah, Jenny Jones is a saver. She fixes my mess ups all the time. And I mean all the time, Z.
Look out, Kate.
If it can be screwed up, I will screw it up. You guys don't want to see me. You see my fucking ugly ass titties and shit. 60-old man boobs. At least I don't need a bra like Josh Abrams does. Not yet, anyways. You can go barefoot, Z. It'll get you in touch with Mother Nature and the earth. You'll feel the vibrations in your feet. You'll be good. You won't believe the good feelings you'll get from doing that. I've been thinking about putting my back tattoo online. I don't know if I'm gonna or not. It's the logo from my old kennel. I might put it on the membership only just for the hell of it, to give the members a laugh. Besides, when you step on a mesquite thorn or a snake, we don't have snakes, and I can step on a honey locust.
We have snakes.
No, poisonous ones.
Oh, not poisonous ones. No,
right.
We have
That's what we're talking about.
We have bull snakes and garden snakes. That's
yeah, they don't bite.
Here, use it for your nose.
I can step on a honey locust thorn, and it won't penetrate my feet. Sunfish. My feet are actually pretty tough. I can walk in the woods with no shoes.
And at the same time,
I can walk on hot asphalt with no shoes.
And the weird thing is,
broken glass.
At the same time, they're kind of soft because of walking on the dirt. He doesn't have any calluses. Like my feet are calloused because I wear shoes, but I can't take that gravel on my feet. Okay. I gotta sit, man.
Yeah, I can walk on any kind of rocks. No problem on rocks.
Oh, not me, man. That bothers me. Really
I don't know about volcano rocks. I've never been around a volcano, Z, but I know that the volcano rocks they sell around here in those little bags.
Volcanic rock.
Well, volcanic rock. Okay, excuse me. I can walk on them without a problem. They don't bother me.
You walk on pretty much everything around here, and I just can't.
You know those big ugly sticker bushes people are all afraid of? I can walk over them and it doesn't bother me either. But kind of is what it is. Do you have Osage orange?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Those round brain ball things?
Yeah, we got those.
Yeah, we got them.
That's very hard wood.
Devil's Club. I don't know what Devil's Club is, KJ. So I can't answer that question.
I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. I've never heard of it. I would say no.
I'd probably have to Google it
Yeah.
to find out if we have it or not.
Alright, can I put this away now?
KJ says, yep, monkey brains. Yeah, we have that. We call them brain balls.
They say that if you put those in your attic, that they keep spiders away. I've never tried it, so
I
I'm
wear
not
my
sure.
shoes. I wear shoes so my toes do not fall off and lose them at my age. Hey Z, we ain't that much far apart, brother. Age is coming for us both, dude. Only who will it get first, me or you? There's only a few things left I'd still like to do. I'd like to eat some bear meat again. KJ says it's also called the devil's walking sticks.
Oh, no, we don't have those.
Okay, Hag says we don't have them, KJ, so we don't have them. Only 13 years? Oh my God, I'm toast. When I wake up in the morning, I go, thank you. When I go to bed at night, I go, well, this may be the last night, so I'm going to enjoy myself. I've given up thinking about tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow. We'll start tomorrow. Yeah, every day you can wake up on this side of the grass, it's a good day.
We think. Just think of all the cool shit we might be missing by being on this plane or in this dimension.
We don't know. That's why dying
I smoke a joint every night before I go to bed. Might as well die high and happy. Exactly, Z.
We just never know. You know, the next part of our journey could be really exciting. It's a surprise.
I hope the next part of the journey is like a good old LSD trip. Like a Timothy Leary Trip of the Month Club.
Wouldn't that be something,
Everybody needs to experience this in their life. What is it, Sunfish? Or am I going to have to go look to find out? I think I'll wait for someone else to tell me what it is.
You're lazy.
No, I'm just afraid. It might be blue waffle.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to see. There are certain things in this world you cannot unsee once you've seen them.
Well, I just don't want to wake up dead before I'm 80. I want to see if I can ride a bicycle and not fall off like your president. Oh, it's a music video? Alright, Jenny.
I haven't been on a bicycle in, fuck, man, it's been
Z,
years.
I'm sure you could ride a bicycle. I mean, what we have as a president...
Now, a motorcycle...
I'm not really sure if that consists of a human being or not. I haven't figured that one out.
The last couple have been very questionable.
It's a song? Okay, Jenny. Song, music, video, it's all the same thing to me. I can deal with it.
I got Rosebud.
Let's see, I'll be like the other YouTube creators. And we have 144 people in the room. Oh, look, no, 154 people in the room. No, actually, there's only 4. But I just wanted to act like I was important like the other guys for a minute. You know, the guys always inflating their viewer count.
He's looking at you, kid.
Hey, Hag. Chuck Bronson wants to know if you have any good ideas to keep little snails out of the garden.
Yeah, there's a few things you can try, actually. There's a couple things you can try that I've heard. I've never really used them, so I don't know if they work or not.
Diatomaceous earth works.
Diatomaceous earth for sure works because they can't deal with that. They're soft. But I've also heard take a wet newspaper, like a folded up wet newspaper, and just throw it out in the garden, and they'll go inside there. And then once, like early in the morning, go out there, unroll it, see if there's some in there, and if they are, get rid of it, throw it away. And then there's another thing. You can take beer and put it in a bowl and bury the bowl up to soil level, and they go in, and because they're attracted to the beer, and they fall in, they can't get out.
Or you just get a couple chickens and you throw them in your garden, and they'll take care of your snails too.
Wouldn't you rather have ducks? You need an animal that won't eat crops. That's what you got to have. Something that will eat bugs, but not, not the
Sunfish
plants.
says, just try cinder blocks too and throw me in the middle of the lake at the age of 80. Just take a post hole digger and drop me in feet first. Game over.
I would say for snails and slugs,
Z says battle worms will get the snails.
Yeah, but what are worms and what do they add to the ecology?
Sunfish says get an armadillo.
Yeah, we don't have those up here.
KJ says escargot. Yeah, garden snails not edible, man. I've tried them before.
No, they're really tiny and they're gross.
And even if you squeeze the shit out of them like you do with a nightcrawler, they're still terrible.
Dude, I don't care if they are the big French kind of escargot they serve. I am not eating anything that left a trail behind it.
Well,
it ain't happening.
I'd eat one of those big ones before I'd eat a garden snail.
Fuck no.
Or before I'd eat a freshwater clam.
No, those are gross too. Those will make you sick.
You cannot swallow a freshwater clam. They'll make you puke instantly.
Diatomaceous earth is a really good bet. You just have to reapply it after rain. That's all.
Sunfish says I can get you that armadillo.
Yeah, it won't survive up here. We get some harsh winters, man.
What I want, Sunfish, are some Coturnix quail that I can't find. That's called Mission Impossible.
I want some more ducks that lay eggs, and I'd like another blue Swede and an Indian runner. Those things were awesome.
Oh, those are khaki Campbells.
And some more Mildreds. We need some Mildreds.
Tommy says conch was good. It's
conch.
Whatever.
It's conch.
Well, why don't you read then? Because I read poorly.
It's okay. It's a mistake anyone could have made.
Z says it's a giant African land snail.
Yuck. I will pass. Like I say, I am not eating anything that leaves a trail. Nope. Don't care.
If I get hungry enough, I'd eat my own offspring.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
At your age, your offspring would eat you.
Only if I had to fight for it. I'm working on it. All I can find is Bob White's. Yeah, that's all I can find too, Sunfish. Coturnix are not anywhere to be found, and if they are, they're all in hatching eggs that don't work, which can stretch up to 8 inches long, has sparkled concern and quarantines in a Florida county. I want one of those toads or those frogs or whatever they are, the boo-foo or whatever they call that thing, the hallucinogenic toad. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've never tried one of them.
It's the bufo, I think they call it.
Okay, bufo.
Don't quote me.
Coming too soon to a city near you. Sweet. I wonder if the armadillo will stay in the fenced-in backyard. Yeah, I don't know much about armadillos. I've actually never seen one in real life. But there's not an extreme amount of wildlife up here up north. Rosie, would you please stop? I seen one in the front yard the other night. You have armadillos in your front yard, Chuck? Or are you saying you seen an armed dildo? Because there's plenty of armed dildos here in Chicago and surrounding area. But there are no animal armadillos around this area. I know for a fact an Arctic eats snails. Yeah, I don't know about that either. I don't have a huge knowledge base, guys. Only in certain specific areas. I can teach you how to build a cell phone internet jammer that'll work for a mile. Oh, you're down in Southwest Florida now, Chuck? Alright, that makes sense. That's pretty bad when you can't remember from like a day ago and you get confused. We should be setting up the YouTube drill this year. I believe we're going to do that at the gathering. Don't feel bad, Z. I'm confused most of the time myself. And then I have moments of clarity, and then halfway through it, I lose it again. Which reminds me of something. You just reminded me, Z. I need to go take some drugs. I really like how people distinguish between drugs and medicine. To me, there's no difference. If it comes in a prescription bottle, it's still drugs. And if it doesn't, it's still drugs. I don't see the difference between medicine and drugs. Just because somebody formulated it in a lab somewhere. Chuck chases an armadillo into a culvert. Hey, I am taking experimental drug for that. Want some?
Can you eat armadillos?
I take Rivastigm Amphetamine? I don't know. What does it do, Z? If it will take me on a trip without leaving the farm, I'm up for it. If it's like shrooms, if it's any kind of amphetamine, like meth, cocaine, anything that makes you go fast, I don't want it. It'll make me go to sleep. It'll instantly put me out. Give me a gram of cocaine and I'll be asleep in your car in 5 minutes.
What's the matter, Rocco?
Go fast makes me go slow, slow, slow. It helps with LBD, stop my hands from shaking so I can animate again. Yeah, I don't know if that would work for me, Z. I need something that will strengthen the heart muscles and not increase my blood pressure. So I can't use human growth hormone. I can't use any Epigen. I can't use Decadurabolin. I might be able to get away with. No, I don't think I can get away with that either. But it causes me to have a heart attack. That's why I have a pacemaker now. Yeah, I don't want anything that's going to give me a heart attack unless it's going to take me flat out. A friend of mine pacemaker and it like reported through the internet or some crazy stuff every night and then it would update itself and he had that thing for like 2 months and then he croaked. And then that freaked me out. Scared me like a little girl that's afraid of spiders.
Chuck? You're talking about Geisley?
Yep.
Yeah.
So your hands don't shake now, but your heart's broken. Yeah, not a good trade-off, see? Shaky hands could be used to please the ladies. You better watch out. There's a lot of them on here to you to go to their fans only page. I see them in comments all the time. They end up in Chuck's comments quite a few times. I always wondered why the mods don't take it out of there. My wife just looked at me and said, don't even think about it. Hey Z, we got to get you some female Viagra. Yeah, Hag and I have this understanding. We're going to quit doing that when one of us dies. Till then, it's all fair game. I mean, what else are we supposed to do with our time, right? No, you gotta sneak and take the voodoo doll she has of you first? Yeah, you better get a hold of that, Z. Get that voodoo doll. You might find out that it's got some tape holding certain places down that you don't want to be held down at. All right, take the shorts off. No, people, I'm not naked. I still have boxers on. It's just too hot. I'm laughing my ass off. She stabs, I yell, everything is good. I gotta teach myself how to make those little icon things, avatars. That's what they're called, avatars. Jenny says Naked Monday. No, it's just Boxer Short Monday. Well, kind of Naked Monday because I always wear a shirt, but I'm dripping sweat so bad I can't put a shirt on. I just can't do it. What kind of avatar? Um, well, I have after like I got so far, I ran out of avatars that I had stashed from back when I ran a message board. So my avatar is the same for like three different things. It's the same. So it's kind of lame, but maybe Z, maybe I I haven't had my big computer up and running. I think I'm on year 3 now. I got to pull a power supply out and repair it because the power supply burnt out. So I haven't had it up and running. And I have like I've got Photoshop and all my other tools on there. The stuff for my Gerber files, Mitchell, uh, um, all my programs are on there. All data, everything. Yeah, I'd say you're really good at digital art. I really suck at digital art. I really suck at art. I can barely make a stick figure. Finger. Figure. Finger, too. Yeah, CZ, just like behind your name. One of those little things. I got the same one for like a whole bunch of. I think it's. I don't remember if it's 2 or 3. 2 or those things. I can't remember, but it's the same thing for like 3 of them. So it'd be cool just to have something different. Awesome, Z. That would be cool and much appreciated. Oh, it doesn't matter, Z. I'll keep one of the dog ones, and then, like the rest of them, I don't care. It could be a hummingbird, it could be a praying mantis, it could be the face of a pig, it could be a dirty butthole, it can be anything. I'm flexible. My mama taught me that when you're begging, don't be choosy. So I uh I have no demands to make. I'll keep one of the ones like with the dog riding the wild hog, and then after that, um, whatever it is, it is. I won't complain about it, but I'm open to all kinds of stuff. Tommy says 420. I was thinking of Roadhog Kennel with a dog busting out of the words. Sure, whatever you want to do, Z. I'm with you. Tim Strait did animation for my stills, so I got lucky with that one. So, yeah, if it wasn't for the help from a lot of different people, my channel would suck even more than it does. Hopefully one day I can bring it out of the suck zone. Whatever you want to do, Z. Whatever you want to do. If you have the time and the inclination, I'd be more than happy to have it. Hey, Wanda. Good to see ya. Glad you stopped by. Thanks for saying hello. Hey, KJ, how many accounts do you have, dude? You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to, but it's 1 a.m. here. When I leave this stream, I will work on it. I'll make it wild for you. Awesome, Z. Take your time, man. There's no hurry. Whenever you get around to it. No pressure, my friend. And then I can keep it for sentimental reasons also. Yeah, I do shit like that.
Rosie,
You just have that channel?
Again.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to be fed 3 times.
I thought you had more channels. My mistake. I'll sit and talk to my plants and think of a design. Sweet.
I'm not eating.
Hey, 357. Thanks for dropping by, man.
Oh, this joint is driving me nuts.
Yeah, dogs do that.
Dude, I went to get a Band-Aid.
Not to be confused with no justice. Okay, got ya.
No, kid.
That's probably where the confusion came in. And smoke a joint for inspiration? That away, Z.
Fucking A, that's a good idea. Thank you. Is it 420 yet?
I don't know, but Z's gonna smoke a joint, so I guess that means you can.
Right?
Yep. 357 says hi, Hag.
Hello. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing well.
Wanda's gonna fire one up too.
Alright, Wanda. I'm with you, sister.
Hey, DSS, what's happening? Thanks for dropping by.
Wait, there we go. I'm with you, Wanda.
I think when
I've had an extremely aggravating day.
I think when I do the breakdown of the coccidia thing, I think I'm gonna do it on static with Hag, so that it's just straightforward and easy to understand.
Yeah, it's always 420 somewhere. That's what I say. Right?
Yep.
Just like they used to say, like, on bar time, you know? It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. But I don't drink, so.
I'm always stoned. I work. I don't work. I sit on my ass and
Collect my retirement and make animations. There you go.
Well, making animations is work, Citizen Z.
Yeah, it's not always so easy, is it?
Dude, if I had to make animations, I'd be sitting there all day and not making anything, because I can't.
Oh, the cat's in heat, man.
DSS says it's 3:20 and 5 somewhere.
There you go. Yeah, it's been an aggravating day. The cat's in heat, so she's on my last nerve. The dog thinks I'm going to feed it yet again. It's already eaten twice.
Fuck DSS says, Citizen Z, I need an intro.
That's the meow. That's Maka. Maka, wielder of soul. That's her full name.
I can't see my keyboard to type. Bad angle.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. The letters are worn off of mine. I'm lucky I get...
Sunfish for Fish says food. Z says, I went on a cruise, got back not long ago. I'm well.
Vacationed.
Got back from vacation.
Well vacationed.
Right.
I'll pass on the cruise, but I would like to sit on a beach somewhere.
People think I'm drunk unless I stand up to...
No, I don't like my keyboard. It's coming apart.
Send me an email, please, to citizenz@210ona.com and what you would like and any graphics you want. Sunfish for Fish made bratwurst, peppers, and onions.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And he didn't even fucking invite us over.
That sounds good. We had crappie last night. That was delicious.
Yep.
Crappie and fries in an air fryer. Oh, man. That air fryer's something else.
I love that air fryer.
I know, it's pretty cool. The last thing we loved very much was the pressure cooker. Because nothing can take a frozen roast and make it into a fucking barbecue at a time. I'm sorry, but that's just awesome. No, I'm just aggravated today because, like, I go to get a Band-Aid and the dog follows me like I'm going to get food, you know?
Yes, that's Citizen Z. Have you got any way we can talk sometime? 357 wants to know where Citizen Z took a cruise to.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to be out on a ship, even an ocean liner.
And Citizen Z had roast lamb with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Not bad.
Right on.
Eat that roast lamb with raw onions. Because we used to make, when I lived in PA for about a year, we used to buy Lego lamb and we would cut slits in it and put in like garlic cloves and like little branches of rosemary, fresh rosemary, and then roast it. And then we would eat it with raw onion slices. Oh, man. That's some good shit.
Hey, Mommy Ameni. Thanks for dropping in. Citizen Z went to Aruba. My Greek neighbor makes it for me.
Remember when they used to do that on FM radio?
For me.
I think it was Jonathan Brandmeier. They had some kind of DJ in Aruba that they would contact all the time. And they would go, Aruba! That was a long time ago. I'm dating myself now.
Hello, D. Johns. Thanks for dropping in.
Yep, not bad. Cat went into heat today, so, you know, it is what it is.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, for the next week or so, all we'll hear all night long is, wow! But she'll get over it.
All right, take this for a second. I got to put my shorts away.
Put them over the thing here? Or?
Yeah, so they'll dry out.
Okay.
So,
yeah, but other than the cat being in heat, honestly, I can't say it's been all that bad of a day, huh?
No. And we need to get corn fine to do tomorrow. We got the chicken pretty well straightened out.
Oh, come on now. Let's not start this shit again. Everybody be nice. or I will get the Catholic ruler out, and I will snapping knuckles. Everybody here is welcome. There is no, our stream belongs to anybody.
All the male cats are coming to the yard.
Yeah, they like her milkshake. We know.
Yeah, just what we need, 357.
That's all right. She's an indoor cat. She doesn't go out.
Well, when the male cats come, we could use the 9mm. That's about all it's good for.
We have too many male cats as it is.
I love plocker fish, which is fish stew. I don't think I've ever had that.
I've had bouillabaisse, which is like what? That's southern, I think.
I've had fish stew, but I haven't had that kind of stew.
But it's more like you make it with seafood, not really just fish.
Sunfish says, promise hag?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, with the ruler? Dude, I went to Catholic school from 1st grade to 8th grade, and I got my share. I got my share of being whacked with the ruler, whacked with a book, reprimanded. I'll bet I'm probably the only person you know that's ever been expelled from a Catholic school. That's right. I'm sorry, but I just, yeah, it just does. I'm sorry, that just doesn't work for me, man. You don't tell me to apologize for something that I didn't do. And then expect me to just roll over and do it just because you're a nun and you say so. Doesn't work that way.
And roast lamb is called, I can't even say it.
Yeah, that I'm not familiar with. But we used to eat roast lamb probably, I don't know, once every few months. When it went on sale, we would grab a small one and, like I said, cut slits in it and stuff in garlic cloves and rosemary sprigs and then roast it. And man, that was pretty good. And I'm not a big lamb or goat
I definitely
lover,
got hit with objects of pride. School said 357.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Those rings they wear, because like they're married to Jesus or whatever.
Have I heard anything from Dulce Betty lately?
No.
She's been missing in action going for about 2 weeks now.
No.
No, Rich, I haven't.
Haven't heard a word.
I'm kind of thinking she doesn't want to be found.
Well, that could be, man. The internet is kind of a fickle place, man.
Some Iceland words are very hard to say.
Yes, I've noticed that.
I agree with you, Z.
I have noticed that. I have a couple of friends in Europe, and...
You didn't know if we were live, Bird? Yeah, we're still live.
And if there was a... if it needs translation, I can't... I'm not...
Citizen Z, join my server or add me or about Discord. The Vietnamese have a way of drying fish. I want to figure that out.
Don't they just kind of salt it and have
Stuff
that
like
way?
Stewed tomatoes, pour over rice.
Yeah, if you're talking
and fry
like...
up some fish.
If you're talking like Swedish, like that kind of fish, the pickled fish, I got one word for that.
Citizen Z
Gag.
says, I will after I get off the stream with Roadhog. I have it into Notepad.
I cannot eat the pickled fish.
Yeah, no problem, Rich.
I used to date a guy, and
I heard the Vietnamese knew how to dry out prisoners of war too, but I mean bamboos.
Bamboo's a mean mistress, man.
Huh.
There actually is one variety of bamboo that will survive the winters up here.
Yeah, and there's
we don't have it, but
and there's also a way that you can take human meat and smoke it and turn it into edible food.
Ew.
Real easy.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well,
last resort.
Look.
Last
I
resort.
am no one to judge how another culture eats.
I am not either, man.
If they want to eat people,
if they want to eat dogs, that's
let
fine.
them eat people.
That's their culture. I have nothing to say about it.
Right.
I mean, just because, we eat one thing doesn't mean that you get to tell another culture how they can behave. That's their deal.
Pickled herring or
Yeah, that kind
mackerel
of
is
thing. Yeah,
good.
no, 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 it is not.
Tyler found a house in Champaign that was bamboo. I don't know how, but you can see it on the street view.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
That's cool,
That would be bizarre.
right?
Look at the dog. She's still begging. What is she begging for?
I don't know.
With her little snaggletooth sticking out. Aw, you're so cute. You're so cute. She's like, don't call me
Hey.
cute.
I'm eating me
Food.
over my dead body. They will eat me at least.
Over
At
my
least
dead
I
body.
hope I'm before they start eating.
Dude,
yeah, no doubt.
Over my dead body. Exactly.
Him and his damn bamboo. He's obsessed with it. Well,
you can make a lot of cool things out of bamboo.
You can grow bamboo pretty fast, and it's a pretty sturdy building material, so why not? Let's see.
It depends on the climate, you know.
Your pet cat will eat you if you don't feed them.
That's true.
Hell yeah, they will.
So will rats. So will your pet
Pickled
rats.
pig's feet. I've never tried.
No.
I don't think I can.
Your ex love them things. Those things are so gross.
Dude, I would eat
someone's asshole before I'd eat one of them.
I would eat deep fried city rat ass before I would eat pickled pig feet.
No doubt. That's nasty.
I've had rattlesnake, I've had squirrel, I've had hippo, elephant, giraffe, all kinds of stuff. Bamboo is an old-fashioned torture device.
Dove, pigeon,
but you gotta water your prisoners,
crow,
else the bamboo is a waste of time.
Pheasant. Let's see what else.
Bryce went to Maggie's and caught chickens gutted and plucked them with some machine. I have 2 big birds in my fridge.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, man, she's got a plucker. That's awesome.
Oh, that is kick butt, man.
Smoked eel? Yeah, smoked eel's pretty good too, KJ.
I have not tried that, but I hear it's okay.
It's pretty good. See, we're hillbillies. We smoke our stuff in cardboard boxes. That way you burn the cardboard box and you're done. There's no cleanup.
And on your wife's legs.
All right, take care, citizens. No, that was a different kind of smoker.
I know. It was one of the little metal ones.
I know.
All right, take care.
Few who deserve it. Not that I'm a judge, jury, or an executioner.
Right.
Wild hogs will eat you too. Domestic hogs will eat you too.
Yeah, but if you can eat a wild hog, man, are they tasty.
If you take a domestic hog, the only thing you got to do is make sure you go back with a metal detector to get any metal implants or teeth, because that's the only thing they won't digest.
Right.
It even destroys the DNA when they crap it out.
Yeah, just make sure you they
dip them in hot water and put them in a machine, and bam, all done. It's awesome.
That is cool.
The only thing is, Bird, those machines are super expensive.
Yeah, we couldn't afford one.
Smoked smoke is good in a hot box, but I wouldn't know. I've got a real smoker, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of wood chips to use to smoke it.
Oh, it depends on what you're smoking it with. But
go get a piece of apple. Go get a piece of apple tree and cut it up while it's still green.
Cherry wood.
Right, 357 Wild Hog is tasty.
Hickory. Hickory's another good wood you can use for
Never
smoking.
Never fall and bump your head around a pig. Not good. Exactly.
Yeah.
No salt or pepper needed. Right, 357? Redwood, oak, or hickory. Apple's my favorite, man.
Yeah, apple, cherry. Cherry wood is really
pretty good too.
Yep. Hard to find around here, but
apple's still my favorite. That's
we
why
should have saved those larger branches.
I did save them.
Oh, okay.
What do you think to cut up into those small little chunks in the bucket?
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's my apple smoking wood.
Well, I did prune the tree this year, and I have to prune it again next year.
I know.
So I hope you're around to catch the fallings.
Oh, I will be.
I know.
Unless I'm dead.
Yeah, there's a lot of hickory around here. What about...
Hey, listen, if you know what? If you learn how to can, when I die, you can sell canned road hog.
You can imagine it? You get a jar and there's one of your tattoos pressed up against it.
We have
road testicles in a jar.
We have like 5 different pre-cut bullshit you buy from the store.
Yeah, they sell stuff, and they sell different mixes of
No,
wood.
KJ, we don't pickle pears.
I wish.
We wished we had pears. The only thing we have down here are Fuji apples.
I've got a Fuji apple tree, pawpaws, and then a ton of different kinds of berries.
Yeah, and then it's all berries.
Blackberries, raspberries, gooseberries.
Birdie, grab some boots so we can find you some good natural wood. Fruit tree wood is good for smoking.
Yep.
Exactly, Tommy.
Yep.
I want to try real wood, and if you're not there, I'll be there.
You can get hickory down here. I know that's for sure, but I don't know what the
I got
hickory
the same
smoke.
notification did I think. Yeah, I'd rather use natural,
just not what kind to use for a chicken. Yeah, see, I'm not up on what kinds for what kinds of meat, because I don't do a lot of meat.
Never cooked a whole chicken before. Cheat, get some
Oh,
log.
yes, you have.
Bird.
Dude, you've seen me roast chicken before.
Bird, roast it for a little while, and then get some log cabin syrup. Make sure it's log cabin so it doesn't have any bullshit
no, you
in
do
it.
that on a ham, not a chicken.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Miss
You
Cook,
tell her.
you're the cook. Tell her.
No, go ahead. I'm leaving it to you because you're the better cook.
Well, then why are you interrupting me?
Because I used to roast chickens for you guys, and everybody liked it. I don't know.
Take and put some, make sure you use that type of syrup because it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. Put a light coating on it and then put it in your cardboard smoker and let the smoke take over. Do it nice and cold, and the smoke will penetrate, and the log cabin syrup will keep it in the skin.
I don't think she's talking about...
She's talking about a chicken.
Yeah, but I don't think she's talking about smoking it. I think she's talking about actually cooking it.
She was talking about smoking it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. If you're not talking about smoking it, Kim, then don't do it. If you're talking about smoking it, then do it. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. You were smoking it.
Okay, different ballgame. My bad.
I like to cold smoke my stuff. I don't like to hot smoke.
I don't either. You're
Hot smoking is more like cooking. Like when I smoker, I dig a little hole and put the 4-inch pipe going down from the fire pit over. I got 2. One to roast, one to try smoking. Peggy said it's possible, so I want to try it. Yeah, of course it's possible to smoke a chicken. I mean, if you're out in a cabin in the middle of the woods, a roast chicken's only going to go a couple days before it rots. A smoked chicken's going to last you a while because you're only going to eat little pieces off of it at a time.
Well, and you can cut it up and freeze some of it too that way.
KJ spatchcocks his birds when smoking.
I'm not feeding you again.
Smoking equates to salting. It's pretty similar.
It's just preservation.
If you do it right, the only difference is with salting, man. I mean, that can leave a pretty nasty taste in the meat. That's why I prefer to either use a sugar cure or smoke, one of the two. Like you have a sugar cured ham. Salting is curing. Yeah, pretty much. I'll have to call you guys when you're done live and get your recipe for smoking and Jody's for roasting. Yeah, I'm not much for roasting. Last result, last resort for smoking, for salting, but yep, it will work. Smoke's easier to come up with. That's the better shit solution. To smoke a whole chicken, you need a really big bowl. Yeah, you need a really intense acetylene torch too if you're gonna fire that baby up. Yeah, I need some input from the kennel. Shit, hit the fan situation. Yeah, I really want to take some of these old washing machine centers and set them up as cheap sellers. Awesome. Well, damn, would a big time bowl type thing work, like the kind you cook a turkey in? Bird, he's talking about smoking it like smoking dope. Always ready to soak up knowledge. Indians didn't light funeral pyres with torches. We don't need a torch. Well, you would if you were gonna smoke a turkey in a bowl. I mean, that'd be pretty hard to keep lit with anything but an acetylene torch. And I would hate to be the guy smoking, burning meat, too. Well, I'm a bit slow, apparently. Yeah, Bird, when I use the cardboard box, I just use sticks, sharpened sticks, so that's what I smoke my chicken off of. Wait, why smoke turkey? You eat it. Unless you're using a spoon as a pan. Because, like, say you're going to go out elk hunting or something, and you're going to plan on being out there a while. Why would you want to just smoke a little chicken when you could smoke up like a whole turkey breast and take it with you to eat? I mean, you know, beats having to shoot tree rats every day and clean them and cook them and, hunt small game, chasing the big game off, just so you can eat. But what do I know? I'm just an old man. Yeah, I like tree rats too, 357. I pretty much like just about everything except for I won't eat cats again. I need to learn to preserve, smoke, or jerk big game. It's a life skill. Yeah, the only thing that's bad about up here is we don't really have anything larger than deer. So my skills,
Wouldn't it be nice if we had moose?
my skills are pretty much wasted. Yeah, moose would be nice. Elk, caribou. I'd love that. Even bear. Even though bear is super greasy and you got to do a lot of prep work, I would, I'd love to have bear again. Brine the bird, soak chicken, and spiced. Trust the chicken for even cooking. Brining adds flavors and keeps meat. You can't eat a deer in a day. No, you can't. Even my family couldn't. Need to preserve some for the days to come. How to do so is the question. I'll tell you what, DSS, this year when we take our deer for winter, I'll preserve some and put it on video for you. I'll show you how it's done step by step because I'm allowed to cut up my own meat without getting in trouble. Trichinosis is a scary thing with bear meat. Have to cook it or you're going to get some more. Yep, same thing with rabbit 357. You get it too. What's bad about jerky is it takes 10 pounds of meat to make 1 pound of jerky. Well, yeah, that's true. It does take a lot of meat to make the jerky, but the only thing you really remove from the meat is the water. So you don't have to eat a lot of jerky in order to fill yourself up on it. You can get a lot of nutrition from a small amount of jerky. So it's economical to pack in and pack out, and all you really need is water to rehydrate it, and it will make you full. Add water to jerky and boom, stew weeks later. Yeah, you can actually take jerky, and if you have a pressure cooker, you can put it in there with 2 pints of water, turn it on for 15 minutes, and you'll have stew a lot quicker than that. You teach more than me with a video. You teach others who never had a dad. Many will watch the video. Yeah, you'll probably watch it. It'll probably be me and Blinky cutting it up because the other year when I did the deer and we butchered it, Blinky was here to help. Jerky's good for a long time. A cooked steak, a couple hours. Exactly. Fuck cooker. She gave me PTSD with that damn thing. Birdie, get an electric pressure cooker and you don't have to worry about it blowing up. Release the Kraken! Release the Kraken! Birdie's scared of pressure cookers because my ex-wife exploded one on the sink and embedded beans into the ceiling, the drywall, all over the walls, everywhere. I have never owned one. They make me nervous. Oh, I didn't think of using a pressure cooker. I'm going to have to do a deer stew with the rest of my deer meat. Yeah, pressure cooker's excellent, 357. Yeah, you were 4 going on 5, I believe, Bird, when she blew that thing up. Release the Kraken! All for one and heroin for all. Release the Kraken and come to the midnight ball. She will stalk you. With her rocking chair. Well, now that they've destroyed like a bunch of the livestock, God only knows what's going to happen next. I was standing in the dining room when it went off. Yeah, you were lucky, Bird. If you would have been in the kitchen, it would have blew fucking hot beans throughout your skin. I didn't know I could run and scream that fast and loud. Yeah, but remember, she knew what she was doing. She knew how to use it. God, I miss that pressure cooker. That was a big one, too. I'll never have one like that again. She took off running, too, so that scared me more. What scared you more, her running or the house shaking when she was running, Bird? The new electric pressure cookers, dude, those are awesome. They're truly awesome. So far, that's my favorite appliance. I like it even more than I like the induction burner. Because you can actually, with the electric ones, you can actually make meat on the bottom and you can make vegetables on the top at the same time. It's pretty cool. Thought the kitchen blew up and was shooting shit at us.
Come on, Rosie. It was such a pain in my butt sometimes.
Man, this dog. This is her last year, and I'm gonna have to put her down.
She's ancient, man. She's deaf, she's blind.
She's like 2 years beyond
At least
her lifespan, and
about
she's
3 years beyond her lifespan.
well, almost
Yeah, no.
3, and she's starting to show signs of pain and
Yeah.
aging. So
When the weather changes, I can tell she hurts. And
yeah, she has had a good life, and
she had a wonderful life.
I can't watch her suffer. I'll
been
end up putting her
spoiled.
down.
She has been spoiled. I'm gonna miss her though.
Well, I'll miss her too.
It's her last link to the bulldog world, dude.
Yep.
All right, don't make me all sad today, huh?
I want to be there when you do. I think Jody would appreciate the hugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no problem, Bird. You've been there when I put down many a dog.
I know she has. In here. I wish she would have been here with me when Minnie went. That was a rough day, man.
Yeah, well, Minnie was in rough shape.
I know she was.
That cancer really got her. Propofol injection where the dog wakes back up sometimes, man. Ain't letting that happen either. Yikes, my German Shepherd's getting weird. I'm going to have to do the same. It's going to be the worst ever. Right? 357? You know, you basically have two choices. You do it yourself, and you know it's done right, and it's painless, or you turn it over to a vet who pumps it full of propanol, and sometimes they do it right, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it comes back to life, and it takes like what, 45 seconds to a minute for them to die once they're injected. So it kind of makes you wonder what goes through their mind during that period. I don't know. I'm just not up for it. Yeah, me too, 357. I'll take the burden too.
Alright, look out, sweetie. Kitty, I have food. Here you go.
Me too, DSS. Lethal injection sucks.
Yes, Rosie. Oh my lord.
Single shot to the brain
This
stem
dog. Look
of
out.
the spine, instant drop and done.
I probably shouldn't give her any more food.
Hey, Uncle Sloppy, what's happening?
I just feel bad for her. There we go. Let her be a slob.
Now Jody will spoil her to death.
I am. I have to. Come on. It's my little girl.
Yeah, 357. I did the same thing with my kids. When it was time for their dogs to say goodbye, I let them do their own deal. I think my son Drew was, I think he was 13 when he took his dog out, and he had that dog from the time. It's your duty, it's your respect to their life. If they're critically injured, it's your duty. If they are beyond saving, I agree, DSS. Just like I don't agree with people who give their dogs insulin shots every day to keep them alive, or people who carry their lame dog up and down the stairs to go to the bathroom because they can't walk anymore, or the dogs with cataracts that can't see.
Or replacing the dog's hips, or all that other shit.
I can't see being selfish enough. No,
you have to love your animals enough to know when to let them go.
Because that dog, at that point, that dog's not living for itself. It's living, it's living for your own selfishness.
The quality of life. And you can ask a dog, what's your pain level today?
Right.
So you can help it.
How do you feel?
You can't do that, yeah. So it's pretty... It's called stewardship, good stewardship, and I wish more people understood that, That and true responsibility when it comes to managing our ecosystems, our environments.
Just like these people who breed dogs, and they get defective dogs, and they take them in to be spayed, and they give them away, and the dog ends up eating a kid, or
it is a tough choice.
Needing health care its whole life.
Never any joy in it, But I mean, it's just gotten so out of control these days. If breeders and owners were truly responsible, we wouldn't have these things called rescues and shelters. There wouldn't be millions of animals on the streets,
and there
without
wouldn't be
homes.
all these fake no-kill shelters that turn them over to kill shelters.
There wouldn't be any of that if people were truly responsible,
That's just a big scam. Shelter.
Pets make horrible gifts.
We don't kill them here. We send them down the street to be killed.
It's just
bogus.
Well, people don't, everybody's so, or, they complain about deer in their backyard, and yet they're the ones feeding them to come in, or, see, and, I'm very happy that people are giving the animals that need homes. It's just a sad shame that we need to do this, you know what I mean? It's a sad shame that there are animals in need of rescue. It shouldn't be that way. Getting a pet is a lifetime responsibility for the life of that pet,
I mean, even when the kids bred their dogs, they had their dogs sold before they made a breeding.
Absolutely. We had a waiting list, we didn't just breed willy-nilly and, throw an ad in the paper. That's not how it's done,
Kim had a waiting list for her tunnel terriers when she was breeding.
And we had a waiting. We had a waiting list when we retired.
Yeah,
but
we did.
We didn't have a choice. The house burned down.
Yeah.
We kind of had to get out of it. But no, it's a sad commentary on the human condition. It's.
Both my boys are rescues.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's wonderful that you can give them a home. Yeah, it's just sad that they have to be rescued.
Especially if the dog is worth rescuing.
Well,
because
people buy animals, they don't know what they're getting themselves into.
All
puppies are cute.
That are like cheesed
out. Grow up.
They run, they rescue them out anyways.
I hate to preach the same thing over and over again, but it angers me no end, to see, and I got, I know some people will understand, but when I was on the dairy farm, I got an eyeful. We had a cow go down, and of course you call what's called, basically they come and pick up, dead animals. You know, they come pick up dead large animals. And when the truck came and they opened the back of it and pulled the winch out, I couldn't believe my eyes. They had just come from a kill show, and the truck was loaded with bodies of the most beautiful dogs and cats I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and then they get ground up and put into dog food.
And it was just so sad, you know? Just so sad. And that was back in the freaking 80s. Like,
Yeah.
No, that was late 70s, actually.
That all the way up to mid-90s would grind up
So
deer,
sad.
dogs, anything. And they would take it to dome feed and process it into dog food.
What happened to your chat here? What are we doing? It's moving.
Chat's right here.
It's not moving.
Then nobody's chatting.
No, I think something fucked up. There you go. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
Right there.
Alright, yeah, there we go.
My shepherd is a vampire, and my husky is an escape artist.
I had to retrieve his dog multiple times, and my boys are still with me. Yep. You know, my thing is that it's like, you know, like with female dogs, they only go into heat twice a year, and it doesn't take that much to walk your dog or keep it inside or keep it in a crate for that short amount of time, you know?
Most of our dogs are working dogs. If they don't work, they don't eat.
Well,
we don't really have
we
dogs.
look at, well, Rosie's a pet, but
she's also trained in personal protection.
She has worked her to protect us. That's what she's done.
She's a personal protection dog. That's a working dog.
But, you know.
She's not supposed to jump up and attack everyone who walks through the door.
Yeah, the first thing I do when I get a dog is, you know, when it's still young, is I start obedience training. First thing we do is house break, then we crate train and obedience train. And it really doesn't take that much, honestly. And you can sign up for classes at like PetSmart and other places.
Make sure you
I don't know what it costs, but you make sure you get a good trainer. Not one that uses food.
There's actually a good trainer in Florida now.
Well, actually, if you're in northern Illinois,
Alex
Rothaker of Tops and Dog Training out of Grays Lake I'll plug him any day of the week, man. That's trained dogs.
And then in Florida, you got Naroditsky.
His protege, John Naroditsky's in Florida. That guy, terrific trainer, absolutely terrific. That's who got me started. That's who helped me learn, you know, taught me how to obedience train. And then any other type of training, like personal protection, that's the only guy I would let, you know,
and then there was
help
Eddie,
me with
but
my
he's
dogs.
not around anymore.
And,
Eddie was an awesome trainer, too.
You never want to be the bad guy if you're training your dog. Never want to be the bad guy. You never put the sleeve on. You never put the suit on. The job of bad guy belongs to somebody else. You always handle your own animal.
Unless you're doing a demonstration.
You always... No, even then, I wouldn't.
No,
That's just me.
I've done it for a demonstration.
Well, yeah, but I you know, for me, I'd get somebody else.
It's not the same.
But, you know.
A demonstration is totally different from a real-life situation.
Well, yeah.
And the dog knows it. The dog doesn't work you very hard
But I
at
took
all.
my dog Minnie through, we went through housebreaking, cracking, obedience to the point of hand signals.
That's like the police dogs.
And then personal protection up to a certain point. I didn't want her to be gung-ho.
And the police can't get them off.
Right.
They don't out properly.
No.
That's because the garbage.
They buy shitty Malinois. Yeah, I don't really like Malinois.
That fucking nobody wants in Germany. They sell.
Oh, absolutely. It takes time.
Americans.
And it's pretty simple if you use the same commands. Be consistent, repetition, and be patient. You know, it'll come. It'll come. You know, but yeah, it's you know. Yeah, that's the thing, is that when it comes to dog training, there really is no school, you know, where
And
You
the
can
dog
get
with...
certified dog trainer, you know?
Yeah, Caesar Milan beats dogs.
And I'll tell you what, not everybody makes a good trainer, you know? Yeah, what, exactly, Bertie. Do you remember what I went through with Minnie? He's driving up with Johnny out to PetSmart all the time. It took me a long time. I worked with Minnie like, I don't know, probably 20 minutes every day for a long, long time to get all of her commands down and all that, you know? You know, but I mean, it's the same thing with, like, you know, the amount of you know, possums, the amount of raccoons, the amount of other pest animals, an overage of deer in your area. You know, all of these things, we have a responsibility, since human beings are the ones bisecting their territory, you know? So it's up to us to practice good stewardship and maintain populations that the environment can handle, you know? You don't want them to be all diseased and misformed and, you know, starving to death, because Mother Nature will call. She just does it in a very, very harsh and slow way.
Plus, I have the right to kill any animal,
you know,
that's taking my livelihood away from me.
Well, yeah, they're nuisance animals,
Right.
You know? Just like that mink, you know? We can't have that thing around here.
No.
It kills chickens, and it doesn't even bother to eat them.
No, the mink ate them.
Well, the
weasel didn't
the weasel,
shit.
yeah.
He just killed them and left carcasses everywhere. That's all it did. And people say that they want the blood. Doesn't have anything to do with the blood. They just like to kill.
Yeah, the great, yeah, the overage of deer is because lazy humans get their meat from the store. Did you ever see that thing where it says, "Quit killing deer, get your meat from the grocery store where it's made"? It's made. It's not made at the grocery store. Mink wallets sell good. I've never had anything made of mink. I did have a rabbit coat when I was really little. It was kind of nice and soft.
I made a pair of mink gloves.
Did you?
Yeah. They suck.
Oh, you always like to make
the warmest
skunk hats.
The warmest fur I've ever
worn. The warmest fur he
skunk.
ever wore was a skunk hat that he made.
That was the warmest fur I ever made.
Yeah, the weasels are nasty, man.
And they're hard to catch, too.
Very hard to catch. They're pretty smart.
I had to
And the butcher made that meat, yeah.
Well, now what they're trying to do with the food shortage.
Is it? That's a shame, man.
With the food shortage, they're trying to get us used to eating lab-created meat.
Yeah,
People
well, I
are going
ain't
to turn
nothing.
to that.
I'm sorry, I'm not
eating
meat
either.
created in
Just
a
like
lab.
I'm not
That's
smoking
gross.
GMO weed.
Well, if we can catch this thing, it ain't gonna be around.
What?
Now I want a skunk hat, dagnabbit.
Oh, I want one too.
Yeah, that mink is smart though.
I need 2 pelts for a skunk hat. And
2 decent looking pelts would be very nice. Yeah. We don't have a large population of skunks down here. I'm kind of surprised.
We have a huge population of raccoons and possums.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, man. Wait, isn't there beef and the deer you guys butcher mixed in?
Nope, no beef.
No.
I would really love to have a buffalo, though.
Oh, yeah, that would be really cool. That and wild boar. We don't have wild boar in the area. Not yet, anyway. Oh, man.
Yeah, I wish there were a lot more skunks. I could make decent, could collect all their essence and sell it.
I
That's,
think we've only
God, that's
we've only
expensive.
seen about 2 or 3 of them since we've been here. I mean, there really aren't that many.
We
How many have you
in
caught so far?
18 years I've got 3 skunks.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow. Well,
And,
skunks are
and,
either really smart.
and I can
Yeah,
tell
see, we
you,
don't have armadillos.
we hardly have. I think they're
Can you eat
overrun
one of
by
them?
what?
An armadillo, yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
curious. Any reports on the missing bison?
Yeah, it completely disappeared.
Probably down somebody's stomach.
Somebody
Somebody
probably
grabbed
saw
it.
it on their land, shot it, cut it up, and they're feasting. They're gonna eat for 2 years.
Yeah, I would. That'd be a one, man. I don't know. I mean, since we know where it came from, we would probably tell them where it was.
Yeah, I wouldn't steal.
We wouldn't steal it, but
somebody else.
that would be a hell of a find, I'll tell you.
Somebody else. It's legal to shoot because it's not a game animal, and yeah.
Yeah, we don't have armadillos up here. We don't have quite a few things, but
That buffalo was probably $10,000.
kind of glad we don't have a lot of poisonous things. That's kind of neat.
It was probably 10 grand for that buffalo.
Like I'm really glad scorpions and rattlesnakes. Although Illinois used to have rattlesnakes.
Yeah, the only thing Illinois has is water moccasins.
We've only seen one in this area.
I seen an armadillo in North Carolina on the side of Interstate 85.
There you go.
It takes 2 weeks for a domestic pig to become.
Yeah, and then when they breed with the wild ones, that's good meat though.
Yeah, really the only predators we have here that are a real pain in the ass are
Coy dogs and
coyotes are a little bit of a pain. The coy dogs are a huge pain in the ass because they will actually attack man. And then you got your raccoons and possums that are everywhere.
we have cougars too. But
Last buffalo I saw was on Indian Reservation in California. Yeah, the last buffalo I saw belongs to a guy right down the road. He raises them.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
And his got loose and put it in their freezer. That's like 10 grand free meat.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Those things are gigantic, man. And to think back of all those buffalo that were just wasted.
I know. How about it? Doesn't that just make you sick?
Think of all that food, man. If we could go back in time and get those buffalo
change
now.
a lot of things. Oh my God,
man.
What a better world it would be.
Right? There's 57. The ones out here by us are not friendly at all. I mean, they've got 2 giant fences, and sometimes they break through one of the fences. They'll take those telephone poles that are sunk in the ground. They'll ram that thing, and it'll just go bowling over, man. It'll break like a matchstick. It's incredible.
They're pretty strong. They also have beefalo over there too, don't they?
No.
No? I thought they were breeding.
Exactly. 357 ain't no fence saving it. They've got electric fence running around it and everything else, and it's a hopped up fence. It's definitely made to stop more than cattle, and they have no respect for it, man. When they're pissed, they're like a tank. They just go. If I could afford it, I'd have a beefalo. That's what they do with the buffaloes. The guy collects the semen.
Yeah.
And they impregnate cows with it for beefaloes. And the price of the semen is astronomical.
Yeah.
It's like one tube is like $5,000.
One straw, damn.
One And I think that does what? Maybe two?
If you're good at AI, you can split a straw.
Yeah. So you might get two.
Maybe.
If you're really good.
You're really good.
That's a lot of money for sperm. Right? 357? Those things are breathtaking. You pet them? Jesus Christ, dude, you're not.
Well, we do have a cougar that comes through like every 7 years or so, but God damn it.
I mean, my ain't that small. I ain't afraid of much, but
Yeah, I'll pass on
I
it.
ain't gonna pet a buffalo. I mean,
Not out in the field.
I'll tell you what, anywhere.
Whitey, he was part Holstein and part Charolais.
You petted him on the top of the nose and backed away.
I used to be able to go out in the, but you notice, even when I go in with Mr. Stinky or Mr. Pinner out here,
Yeah.
I never completely turn my back on him. Never.
Well, Stinky never attacked you either, so.
No, I bottle raised him. I bottle raised Mr. Pinner.
Yeah, right.
But you still, it's a male animal. You never want to turn your back on him. It's still, he could hurt me, you know? So.
He could smell your snatch and try to hump you.
Well, that he could do, and which would knock me down and hurt me, you know?
Exactly, break your back.
Yeah, and, yeah, no thanks. So, you know, I mean, I don't worry about the girls. You know, they're all pretty cool.
No, the girls aren't going to hurt anybody.
No. But I never turned my back on a male. When I was on the dairy farm, I never turned my back on those bulls either,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know, ever.
I've seen bulls attack chicks and try to hump them before.
Well, like I say, we had that one that you could go out in the cow yard
Remember
and pet.
Petram's old lady, that
Yeah.
bad thing?
Yeah.
A bull mounted her.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Must have thought she was another cow.
Dude, luckily Earl was there and got him off. He grabbed that ring in his nose and fucking pulled
Yeah,
him
see, ours
off.
didn't have a ring.
Otherwise, she would have been fucked.
Ours didn't have a ring.
Jenny says, Polly would defend you, hag.
Yeah,
57 says, pigs scare me the most.
Polly's getting pretty dominating out there, man.
I'm okay with pigs. They don't bother me.
Yeah, pigs don't bother me
Horses
either.
bother me.
Horses don't bother me.
Cows don't really bother me.
Cows don't bother me.
Bulls don't bother me.
I never turn my back on
A
a bull.
buffalo would fucking bother me. A rhino would bother me.
A hippo would
A
kill
hippo
you.
would scare the fuck out of me.
A hippo would kill you.
I was always warned about the hogs hitting your knees and breaking legs. Yep, that's true.
It depends on how
357.
big they are. Like, I never really dealt with going in
Jenny
their
says
pen
she
unless
was
they were,
champion
you know,
tonight.
when they were smaller. But
357 says big pigs.
yeah, no.
Actually, the old lady had a pig once back in the 70s. It was the biggest pig I saw.
It was more of a pet, wasn't it?
I can't remember the name of it,
I don't either.
but it was like 1,067 pounds. This pig was like 7 feet long, maybe 8. I'm not sure. It was
Jesus.
gigantic. It was the biggest pig I ever saw in my whole life. And if you climbed on top of it, your legs wouldn't even go around it. Like your ankles would touch its sides before they went around the pig.
Didn't it eventually go down because it couldn't support its weight? No? What happened to it?
They sold it.
Oh.
They sold it for big fucking money. I can't remember the name. I'll remember the name of it. Yeah, but
Huh.
it was gigantic, man.
Yeah, I've only ever dealt with like feeder pigs that we hung on to for like 6
Birdie
and then,
says
you know.
roosters hate me and male goats. Everything else I've encountered had been okay, besides Rottweilers.
Yeah, Rottweilers suck ass.
You mean like the Taylor's Rottweilers?
Or like the one I had to put down. Yeah, I don't like Rooster Cogburn. Actually, Henry wasn't so bad. Those didn't bother me.
Perd got the Taylor's Rottweilers.
Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome.
I think it was Perd or Bandit. I don't remember which dog was
I think
in
it
the
was
car.
Perd. It was Perd, dude.
Yeah, I
Perd
think you're
kicked
right.
its ass.
Well, she grabbed the window
I know.
and drug it with us.
I know. Well, that's what that dog got, man. That dog bit one of our kids at one time or another.
Well, yeah,
I hated that
it
dog.
used to attack Kim,
When they were
Chuck, and
riding their
Drew when they
bikes.
ride their bikes to Sharon. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of these days Rooster Cogburn's headed for the stew pot, man. I can't deal with that thing.
Rooster Cogburn's going in stew pot before too
We need
long.
another
He hit
4-H
me in the
project.
dick and the balls the other day real good, man. It hurt.
We need like another 4-H project, Rooster, that somebody has handled, since it's been little.
357 says, I could never get male goats next to me. They ran. Yeah, the male goats here, they're real friendly. They'll come right up on you, man.
Yep. Well,
most of them.
My big male that I use for breeding, Mr. Pinner, I bottle raised him. So, he's spent a lot of time with humans, and he's pretty friendly. He's very sweet.
Mr. Stinky was friendly.
Mr. Stinky was pretty friendly.
And the goat before him, I shot in the head with my rifle.
He was an asshole. He killed his own young.
Not only did he kill his own young, he's the one who attacked me when I was using the chainsaw.
Yes. Yeah, he fucked your knee all up. But
yeah, he kept killing his own children. That was horrible.
I've never encountered that in my life. So, can't have that. Cannot have that. What I need is a male. Like, remember when Mr. Stinky used to be protective of his children?
Yeah.
He would babysit them, and they could jump on him and play. And
that might happen with Pinner as he ages.
Well, the only time Pinner seems to get agitated is when other goats are near his food. Like, he will carve himself out a little space with that bowl of corn fines, and if you get in his way, he's thumping you, and that's the way it is.
I think a lot of that's caused because we kept him separated all those years to begin with.
Possibly. What do you mean all those years? Oh, well, we had to. We didn't have a choice.
Right. We had to keep him separate from Mr. Stinky, and we were growing him up as a secondary. That's what I'm saying. Those years we kept him apart from social interaction.
He was in his own. Well, he had other goats and other pens next to him, but they weren't with him.
As far as food.
Right. He never had any competition.
No.
Now he has competition.
Right. So does it. He doesn't really know any better. He's not good at sharing.
Right.
He's like the only child, and all of a sudden you put him in an orphanage.
Right.
And attacks all the other children.
This is my food.
Oh, that caramel apple, it's mine.
Yeah, other than that, though, he's pretty sweet. He likes to be scratched and petted and loved. Just like all the other goats.
Have any of your goats ever had polio? No.
No.
The only thing we've ever had is we had a strain of goats that were fainting goats, and that's from epilepsy. People take goats who are...
It's a novelty.
Who are genetically, they're double recessive for
epilepsy,
right?
Which I think is
and they breed it to another goat that's double recessive for epilepsy, and then you have what's called a fainting goat.
Yeah, and we've bred that out.
And Bouncer says, "I'm here. Everything will be okay now."
Yeah, we have bred that out. We've got like maybe 1 or 2 left that get stiff-legged in the back, and they're going out the door as meat. So.
Yep, meat goats.
Mhm.
We're almost where we wanted a breeding program. Yes. We adopted a canine breeding program to a goat breeding program.
Same, man.
So far it's working out.
We're line breeding right now, and we've just introduced our, our
you're right, 357. The idiots that made fainting goats were idiots. I don't know why that's kind of like somebody breeding mongoloids together for entertainment.
It's cruel, and it doesn't make any sense because,
I
if
gotta
what
go.
they say
Phone's
is
at
true.
2%. Message me when you're done, old guy. All right, put your phone on charge, Birdie. Hi, Mama Cookie. Good to see ya.
All right, I'm gonna go sit down for a while. Peace, people.
It was a Hollywood fad.
Yeah, and it's cruel, man. It's just cruel.
Yeah, it is disgusting, 357.
Why would you purposely breed
Take care, Birdie
an
P.
anomaly like...
With a few things that needed to be taken care of. Stupid trolls.
Secret squirrel.
I'm surprised at the level of people disparaging others' rights. It's disheartening. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's become this giant place of drama city. If you notice that, all the channels that are like flying off the shelf are all drama related. They're filled with nothing but drama, hate, and discontent. People feel like they need to go and hate each other for some reason. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I'm just some old farmer dude. That's all I am, so I don't have time for their drama and bullshit. You just brushed your hair back like a woman. Maybe I'm part woman, Mama Cookie. Jenny Jones is crazy. Follow her crazy channel. That's why I'm here to avoid that. I can understand that, KJ. I can understand that real well. But it just seems like, I don't know, everybody's got to hate everybody, and then you find out all these people who are like, they're supposed to be constitutionalists and that, and something happens, they turn around, the first thing they do is they yell, police, police, police. I mean, I've lived my whole life without ever calling the police. Why the fuck can't these people do the same thing? If I ever turn into that old man who sits in a rocking chair and yells at kids to get off my grass, somebody should shoot me. Because I'll definitely deserve it. Cookie says, I don't hate anyone. I like to give people a rough time and good fun. I hope y'all know that. Yeah, well, that's the difference, 357. I mean, I don't have anything against people fucking with other people and having a good time and shit, but I mean, it's a downright malicious bullshit, you know? Like, people just doing fucking utterly horrible things to other people for no reason. I don't mind calling the police on the police. That's pretty funny. Yeah, but it doesn't accomplish much, DSS, unless you done mine or me wrong. I usually take care of that on my own, Mama Cookie. The feminine brushing of the hair back, Jenny says. Talking shit and smack's a bit different, hard to describe. Right, DSS? Yeah, I'm following you. I mean, it's these people who say, that they're gonna, oh, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass, and I'm gonna come and fuck your wife in the ass, and your kids in the ass, and dude, I got no time for that, man. That's what fucking little girls say. They'll never fucking do that to your face, man. We don't call the police because if they don't catch the actual criminal, they try to arrest me. Exactly, bouncer. If the criminal's not right there, then they just take you instead. Anything for that king's ransom, you gotta pay the king. And then these guys that come up with these fucking lies, I mean, they say they're one thing, and then they turn right around and prove that they're not. And then they want to keep going on with the bullshit narrative that they put on. I mean, it's crazy. The cops always say it's after the fact. Exactly, Mama Cookie. The last dude that left that type of message on my answering machine actually met karma and died of an overdose. Fact. Cool. You know, and then you get these so-called auditors, and two of them hook up to set the third guy up who knows absolutely nothing about it. They call the police, they rat him out, they cop a plea, they get off, and they leave him there to hang, and he can't get any support because they're telling everybody what a piece of shit he is when the guy did absolutely nothing wrong to begin with. I don't know, that shit irks me. Gets under my fucking skin. I've seen two people that harmed my children to the grave, and one innocent. I'm turning real cold real fast. Yep, I hear you, DSS. Yeah, exactly, Bouncer. If you believe in freedom, then send me a donation. I'm fighting for your freedom. How are you fighting for my freedom when you can't even fight for your own? Come on, give me a... I mean, why don't they just come out and say the truth, man? I got a fucking addiction. I'm jonesing. I need some money. You know? I mean, people bitch about some dude named Connie, and I have no idea who Connie is, but supposedly he begs for weed. You know? I'd rather have a guy sit there and beg for weed if he needs weed than to get on there and tell me that he's fighting for my freedom and I need to support him so that he can do more audits and, you know, set the system straight. Because, like, we all know that's a one-person job, right? Frauditors are fighting for their pockets and nothing. Exactly, Mama Cookie. Highest donation I ever got was for my own freedom, but they helped me get to court, and I'm forever grateful. Yeah, DSS, but there's a difference there. You were actually out doing the stuff. You weren't out there fucking setting people up and calling the police on yourself and doing all that stupid shit. So, I wouldn't count that, man. I wouldn't count that at all. Mommy of Many says, I got into Starbucks. Anyone want to donate? Ooh. What kind of addiction? In my kind voice, I say, if you fuck with my family, you will be eaten by my neighbors. They generally understand. Right, Bouncer? I'll tell you what, Mommy and Manny, if I had the cash, I would donate to you for your Starbucks addiction long before I would donate to Chili and his trifold. Or Josh Abrams, or Masshole Report, or any of those guys. Shoot, I had the scoop. I had to ask some questions. Venti vanilla bean frappe with a double shot of espresso. I've never been to a Starbucks, so I don't even know what those cost, honestly. Right now, I'm super strapped trying to get these chickens raised up. I mean, I ended up with 40 extra chickens I wasn't prepared for. I'm not complaining about it. It was just a really hard and bad time for me. Ever made it. I mean, I was planning on raising 26 for eggs, and then on top of it, a guy dropped off 40 more that was a straight run. Yeah, DSS, that's the only thing about it though. I bought pullets, which are egg layers, and the guy dropped me off 40, which were a straight run. So I don't know what's going to be male or female out of those 40. Like $5. Don't know if it went up or not. It's been a few since I had one there. I'll make my own before I pay Starbucks prices. 40 more mouths to feed. Yeah, it is. It's 40 more mouths to feed DSS, and I did it as fast as I could. I went out and planted more Australian peas and more buckwheat, and I'll tell you what, that buckwheat grows really fast and matures fast, so it helps a lot now. We used to donate a lot of money to e-beggars because we felt sorry for them, but seeing them lose weight and beg for more made us see clearly. I hear you, bouncer. Mama Cookie, I can't make a frappe though. Tommy says eat a rooster day. Yeah, it's going to be eat a rooster Cogburn day soon, Tommy. Oh man, we is not about to eat a cock a day. That's one cock I will eat, Rooster Cosburn. Even working at Dunkin', it takes a special machine. Walmart don't sell it. The only thing I have is a Bun coffee maker, and I got that back in the 70s. And it's been through a house fire, and it still works. Here it is in 2022, still working. I need to take it apart, but I don't think I can get new seals for it, and I'm scared that the seals are going to be damaged when I put it back together. Did Road just say he swallows? I swallow all the time, dude. Mama Cookie likes the cream filling. I want an iced coffee maker, though. They do sell them at Wally World. Oh, I just take sun tea and put it in the refrigerator. That's iced coffee for me.
No, you made me
Mommy
iced
of many,
coffee.
I'll find a way to make them.
There is a way to make iced coffee at home. You make yourself a regular pot of coffee with whatever coffee you like, whether it's, strong or whatever.
I think she said tea, didn't she?
I don't know. I'm talking about iced coffee, though.
Okay.
But then, remember when you made it for me?
Yes.
All you did is you took it and you refiltered it through another, once it was made, you refiltered it through another coffee filter and then put it in jars.
Right.
And refrigerated it, and it was fantastic.
DSS says we got a coffee pot and ice. Bingo.
And if you refilter it, you take off that acid, that little acidy
right.
shit that floats. That's the.
I was talking about frappes, Tag. I don't even know what a frappe is. Mama Cookie says I will. Where is the coffee pot, DSS? Mama Cookie won't allow me to bring any more hotties home. I'm going to have to replace her or feed her to the neighbors. Okay, so we don't have a coffee pot. We have a rag and hot water and coffee and a freezer. Staples. That was easy. So what are you guys saying? If I run across a coffee pot, you guys need one? Is that what you're saying? Because I know someone who might be able to help you out in that department. I mean, if you're not particular about brand or anything, and you just want like I gotta find some glasses, I'm going blind. Okay, read that part. You talk about the kick-ass coffee. Bouncer, You be careful about now. Mama Cookie knows where you sleep. She might feed you to the neighbors. We're good on the coffee road. She just drinks the yuppie stuff. Alright, got ya. Well, my eyes open. If my buddy runs into something like that, some crazy machine, I'll let you know. That's where I got my air fryer from. Otherwise, I would have never had an air fryer.
Go, sweetheart. There we go.
He comes up with some really good stuff that I just can't afford. Folgers isn't yuppie. I still have a 24 cup percolator. She drinks the coffee that's kind of margarita. Fuck DSS, I provide the neighbors alcohol. I'm good for now. Yeah, I need to get a still up and going, man. I haven't felt whole since they stole my copper still from Capron when I lived there. That really bummed me out. It was a really nice copper still with a really nice copper thump tech keg going into the worm. I miss that still. I use stainless steel too, but then you need a lot of copper in order to get rid of that nasty ass taste. You got to have like twice the copper in your worm and everything to get rid of it. You want a mini still for the stove top. Use like a quart or a gallon run. Oh, I've got one of them stainless steel minis, dude, for house use. Basically, just experiment with to see what kind of different recipes I can come up with. As a matter of fact, yeah, stainless is too hard to work with, but you can actually, I cheat because what I do is I'll hook the copper up to stainless, and since I don't have a good welder anymore, Bouncer, I'll use borax and I'll use silver solder for my joints. I want to have a good medical strength end of the world type thing. Making my own still, no stainless abilities. Yeah, the only reason I did a stainless was because I got a 5 gallon milk pail of stainless, and I went from there with a copper hi hat and that, and because of the price of copper, I pretty much can't go all copper anymore. It's just way too expensive. I'd have to go into production and start selling again, and that's a big can of worms I don't want to get into. There's just too many rats these days. Will that be able to run a racing mower over the zombies in the apocalypse? Mama Cookies, I'm still waiting to try out our make your own beer kit. They work pretty good, Mama Cookie. My kid did that. I know a little fellow that uses stainless welding was a profit sucker. Yeah, that's why I don't weld, man. That's why I use silver solder. Silver solder works just as good. You go take a look real quick, DSS. I might think I have one of the tabletops you're looking for. Move, Rosie. Is this what you're looking for, DSS? A little stainless baby like this? If you're going to mess with one of those, I suggest you do it on a induction burner, because you can keep your temperature perfect that way within 2 degrees. It was just a dream. Tall gonna get if I get that. I love my dog too much to even think about running a still. We have enough jelly to make about 50 gallons of wine. Just add yeast. Now that's useful information. Jelly wine. Sweet. Or jug, rather. You mean a glass top? How well an Instapot would run shine. Not sure. Never tried it. But you can get a stainless steel El Cheapo jobber like that pretty cheap. People get rid of them all the time. They buy them, they can't figure out how to work them. And then if you're smart, don't throw your heads out. Save your heads. Put them in a gasoline can. Save the heads. It's mostly ethanol. You can use it in your lawnmower. It'll save you money. Using your lawnmower, your hedge trimmers, your weed whacker, all that shit. And especially with gas going up, over $5 a gallon, it's a good thing to have. All right, Mama Cookie, be safe. I've had this thing going for a long time. I think I should probably think about killing it and getting all my coccidia. Tomorrow I'll have to have Hag help me do that static. Don't give the DSS ideas, Mama Cookie. A jar sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, the only thing I have right now is I've got some raspberry jelly, I've got some apple butter, and I have some mulberry jelly, and that's about it. Gasohol is useful, but not exactly good for your engine unless you add marvelous oil to the mixture. Yeah, I've also been experimenting with on-demand hydrogen, and that works pretty good. A friend of mine would disown me and all kinds of other shit if I started making my own. Keep the raspberry far, far away from me, Road. Oh, I love raspberry, Mama of many. Coccidia treatment is going well here, but the water is a little bit bitter. Are you treating for coccidia too, Tommy? Bouncer, you mean I can run the 190 proof? I've had a race bike that ran jet fuel. Oh, you're allergic to raspberries? That sucks, Mama of many. I love raspberry jelly. But then I cheat too, because I use a jelly bag and I take out all the little seeds. I can't see the little seeds in my teeth. And I only have like 3 left. Yeah, mine too, DSS. I love raspberries, especially raspberry jelly. Fuck DSS, add Marvel Mystery Oil, just a little. It will prevent piston holes. Yep, that's true, Bouncer. Yes, Hunter's favorite Mountain Dew has raspberry in it. We didn't realize it for a long time, and my face would swell up every time he drank it. Well, he did that on purpose, Mama Manny. I do that to Hag with honeydew melons. It makes her lips swell up really big. It's one of those tricks us guys pull, when we can get away with it. Like glazing pork with berry and jalapeno, yep. So will tuning your engine real fine. Then you slip up. Mommy of many, it sucks being the only one who is allergic to something when everyone else can enjoy it. It's cheaper than replacing an engine, just saying. Tommy says, what do I do for the soil? I already gave all the Corid for a week. You can use holistic stuff like turmeric and a bunch of other things. I'm going to cover that at the same time. Or you can also use a bleach spray too. Like if you have a garden sprayer, you use a weak bleach solution and you spray the soil. That's what happened to your lips also, Mommy of Many. Perfect. DSS knows what he's doing then. Mama Cookie, I can't enjoy it. It's a drag. Sorry, DSS. Mama Cookie, my 8-year-old is allergic to watermelon, and my oldest is allergic to multi-grain Cheerios. Just not sure which grain. Well, you could always make him flax cereal, and you won't have to worry about it. Because I don't know anyone who's allergic to flaxseed. Or you can use sesame too. Take sesame seeds and run them through the pulverizer and make a breakfast cereal out of that. It turns out more like cream of wheat, but turns out really good. I have low-tech survival information. I share it with everyone. Yeah, low-tech is the way to go, man. I mean, you can't get much lower tech than a cardboard box and a pipe. I'm allergic to shellfish. The rest of my family can enjoy, but I get by with haddock. Oh, bummer, Mama Cookie. Then you can't eat lobster. Hey, Gray Dude, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the probe, man. It's good to see ya. Ever. We'll have a giant gathering, and then we'll also do a giant memorial. You've never tried lobster? Oh, I love lobster. I love crab. You can keep the shrimp. I have no interest in the shrimp. But the crab and the lobster, I think I could eat till I explode. We can't afford lobster or crab. We get the imitation stuff if we ever get it. Yeah, I can't eat imitation stuff either. The imitation stuff grosses me out. But if I was buying it, I wouldn't be able to even afford the imitation shit. So I wouldn't have to worry about it. I can't tell you the last time any of my family actually got sick. I guess I'm pretty good. right? Good organic food keeps you healthy, keeps immune system built too. I want to. I've been trying to talk to people who grow mushrooms. They inoculate them and they grow them. And I've talked to a couple people and I'm getting mixed signals. Some people are telling me that it's not that hard and you can do it. Some people are telling me that it's kind of a pain in the ass, but you can still do it. And other people are telling me it's a rip off. It doesn't work at all. So I'm still trying to figure that one out. But I wouldn't mind, actually dropping a post hole digger in, inoculating the wood, dropping it in the ground, burying it, and then hoping that the mushrooms sprout and it takes. I eat shrimp and I look like you can get too much collagen into my lips. There you go, bouncer. You got to start feeding Mama Cookie some more shrimp. DSS, you're trying to find the shrooms that talk to you. Go find Go look around the cow pastures, dude. That's where the psilocybin grow. We used to get psilocybin when we were in capering all the time. We'd go pick them out of the cow. Maybe one day I can actually go to Red Lobster. There you go, Mommy Amani. And then you can grab a real lobster. Red Argentine shrimp tastes really good. Lobster, like I would say. I'm cheap. I catch crayfish and call them lobsters. More than organic food, I use the old school natural remedies that made our grandparents living so long and having so many children. Grow morels, that's for sure, but you can grow mistakes. No, it's supposed to be some mushroom like chicken of the woods or something like that, where you drill a hole in the tree limb and then you inject the spore and you take this wax plug, you beat the plug in, then you wax over it, water it and let it sit there, and then the mushrooms are supposed to sprout out on it. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. If it can be done, chicken of the wing or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. I looked at so many. Lobster mushrooms have an amazing seafood flavor. I don't know what a lobster mushroom is. The closest I've ever been to come to the closest I've ever been able to come to lobster is the lion's mane mushroom. You don't need to do all of that. Just rub the mushroom over an elm or oak stump. It's going to inhibit it with a year. Yeah, but Bowser, I don't have any mushrooms to begin with. That's my problem. So I would have to buy the spores and the kit in order to make it work. And my knowledge of mushrooms is not up to, let's say, par. So kind of like need mushrooms for dummies in order to pull it off. Or you shot at pulling it off. The mushroom farms in southeast Pennsylvania use so many chemicals to break down straw from horse farms to make the soil. We used to find our psilocybin mushrooms up here in cow shit all over the place. You get there before the sun comes all the way up so it doesn't destroy the mushroom. My kid used to go out and do that before. Even the old crappy mushrooms will restart without being sanitized. They sell mushroom spores on eBay. Cookie, it was like a kit you buy, and you drill it into the wood, into the log, and Then you cap it off with another piece of thing. They give you a drill bit, so you drill it down deep enough, and then you put the in it. You knock this plug in it, and then you seal it off with beeswax. And it's supposed to, like, I forget what the actual terms for it was, but it makes the wood turn like a dark color, and then all of a sudden mushrooms start growing all over the place on it. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm kind of paranoid about getting anything in the mail right now because I just got bees in the mail not long ago. They arrived dead. I tried to do the insurance claim and they rejected my claim. Now I've got to appeal it and do all that bullshit, and I think they're going to screw me anyways. We just spread spores in the woods 2 years. Can't keep up anymore. You've seen what we find. Fuck the information that costs money. Hen of the Woods is probably what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. Now that you say it, now that you said that, I think it was Hen of the Woods. No, my thing ain't scrolling anymore. That's a mistake. So, are you saying don't do it? Yes, Mama Cookie, I'm a couple hours north of there, but when driving through there, it smells like dead worm. My mushrooms are the cure for almost anything, also known as hen of the woods. Your cat had me freaking. I thought one of ours was freaking out. Now that was Maka and her big mouth. They stopped breast cancer with them. That's pretty powerful. They look pretty delicious, actually. That's why I was looking at them. They look like there's a pretty good amount there to harvest. And they look pretty yummy, so. Alright, guys. They taste like morels, but more meaty. Sweet. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to kill this, call it a night, so that I can get started on the coccidiostat stuff, get my stuff prepared for tomorrow. And in the meantime, I don't know what in the meantime. I was thinking of something, but completely lost it. That CRS got me. But, oh, so I can prepare the paperwork and the breakdowns for the corid and the exact dosages to give animals, whether you're going to do it in a liquid form or you're going to do it as a treatment form, as a liquid, or you're going to do it as a drench. Do what you do, we won't question you. Alright, people. Take care. Thanks for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube again. Hopefully, we'll see you again. Maybe tomorrow, if things work out. If not, maybe another day. Alright. Take care, everyone. Thanks for coming. Peace. I'm out.